There is a workforce development issue, really a people problem, ranging anywhere from 600,000 to 900,000 open cybersecurity jobs in the United States alone. It doesn't matter how many grants you have, how much federal funding that you've been applied, people are just not there. We can't buy our way out of this problem.
We approached the security problem a little bit differently. We centered on an investment model that allows our customers to build an asset in conjunction or collaboration with TekStream resources in order to provide a solution that lives with them.
We're talking about the whole of state cybersecurity program. A state will select a technology, generally outsourced, to protect all agencies, municipalities, cities, and other institutions. But it's much broader than just the technology. We're talking about people, process, and technology, a three-legged stool that has to work in conjunction with each other. And we think that that is more of a co-managed, collaborative effort and not just an outsourced model where we're going to force technology on you. We like to create a concept of build them here and keep them here. Workforce development problem is going to be solved by taking students inside of the higher education institutions, training them for 2 years, putting them out into the workforce at either the state or at private sector inside the same state.
I knew we wanted to increase our cybersecurity posture, but it was figuring out how we're going to pay for that. We came across this model. We call this a student-powered SOC. And that is where we created a public-private partnership with TekStream and Splunk, to where TekStream is working side by side with our students. They operate as if they're TekStream employees, which is what's getting them that absolute real-world experience.
I think we saw in each other that this is a massive problem we need to solve with creating the cybersecurity workforce of tomorrow, and we can do it together and scale it. And it's the first time I've ever met anyone who's willing to say, you hire your students, we'll train them, and we'll still take on the liability of protecting you. I don't know anyone else that's going to be willing to do that in this industry, and it's a no-brainer if you actually think about it.
What's exciting right now is the drive for collaboration, largely between the states as well as with local gov and with education.
One of the benefits is this library of assets. If you're a new institution joining our program, you have the benefit of the hundreds of other customers that have solved the problem ahead of you at your disposal for free.
A collective approach between the public and private sectors is not just beneficial, it's essential. This integration is key. It reduces the need for security teams to pivot between multiple tools, streamlines their efforts, and creates an environment where comprehensive incident response playbooks can be effectively implemented. TekStream exemplifies the power of these partnerships. By leveraging their relationships with both Splunk and AWS, TekStream is able to provide state entities with end-to-end incident response capabilities.
The ability to automate implementation is something that we focused a lot of time on in order to shorten the time to be able to get to production.
I don't think we can make this big enough. And the more we share, the more we open up, that we expose ourselves, the stronger we become about protecting our assets, which it's obviously our data, but it's our students, it's the people who trust us every day with very, very sensitive information.
We have onboarded over 20 schools in under a year. LSU is benefiting because we are increasing our cybersecurity protection. By utilizing our state network, Lonnie, which connects all of our higher ed institutions to the internet, we're able to leverage the Lonnie model that already exists for internet connectivity and expand that to do SOC services.
There are plenty of security offerings out there, but we found these three things are the reason our clients have chosen TekStream for their whole of state cybersecurity needs. One, workforce development. Our SOC training and collaboration model will upskill your current IT team or create new talent and provide opportunities for in-state labor program participants, all at lower labor costs than new hires. Number two, investment versus outsourcing. TekStream helps you invest in your cybersecurity program and offers cost levers through collaboration, shared threat intel, and SOC management with your new workforce versus just outsourcing your security to a costly vendor lock-in approach. Lastly, you're quantitatively safer. We call this the big R. More than MDR service, TekStream's whole of state security includes remediation. We aren't just telling you about the problem, we're fixing it.
Cybersecurity is a noble pursuit, but training students in that context and watching them grow in their careers is particularly rewarding. It's also rewarding for the partners that invest. The rewards far outpace what they put into the program, so they get out more than what they put in, and that includes all of the partners involved.